City boys are down.
Who wants a Mary cookie?
Hold on, let's, before the video continues, can we just...
Ay, man. Are y'all dudes down that bad? Jesus Christ, man. What is going on out here? Where are we heading, man? Where's the future heading? Where are we heading as a society, as a generation? What is going on? Are dudes really this lonely? I mean, hey, I'm not here trying to talk down on you guys, okay? But I'm not saying that I get chicks every single night to come over and bang me, right? I don't get laid. I get laid every night. That's not what I'm saying at all. I've been going through a dry season for, well, no, that would be a lie. I actually smashed someone older than me. She was in her mid-30s. It was an easy layup. I think we met on Facebook or Instagram or somewhere. I don't remember. I asked her to come over and she came over. It was an easy layup. Yeah, she was like she's not even on the scale. I told you guys this. When chicks go over the age of 25, I don't rate them. You guys are below 0. So, but she was thin, skinny enough, looked decent, white woman, obviously. And I smashed her, what? It's been a month now, I think. Or a little bit less than that. I think 3 weeks, something like that. But before that, I was going through... No, I still wasn't going through a dry season. But you guys know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, it's starting to sound really bad. But in the past, I've been through dry season after dry season after dry season, man. Like 6 months, 8 months, even a whole year I've gone without getting anything, right? Just my Pamela Henderson. That's it. That's all I got. That's the only girl I had in my life. If you don't know who Pamela Henderson is, look at your palm of your hand and connect the dots. That's who Pamela Henderson is. But I don't know, man. I even though I was going through dry seasons like that, I still never got to this lonely. I still never was down this bad to where I'm gonna be proposing to a stripper. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh yeah, that dude was shorter than her too. Short guys, and hey, I'm not that much taller than you guys. I'm 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot on a good day, right? If you're 5'7", because that's the average height of a guy. Look at Coach Greg Adams. I watch that man on a regular basis. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. That's why I always bring his example. 40-year-old dude. He's not in the best shape, Coach. I'm not talking shit, but you know you got some beer belly going on down there. You just look stocky, and it's an illusion that you got muscle. But Coach, you and I both know you're not what you used to be, right? But hey, I'm not talking shit on you. I'm just trying to make a point here, trying to prove a point here. So he's not in the greatest shape. He's in his mid-40s. He's pushing, what, 50 now, right? He's 46, 47, somewhere. He's getting close to 50. He's 5'7", 5'6", somewhere around there. And he's a black dude. What does race have to do? A lot when you want white girls. And Coach likes his white Beckys, Kayleys, right? That's what he calls them. He loves white women. And he's black. And he's still getting plenty of them. Younger chicks too. Because in the United States, and not even the United States, anywhere in the world, white women, majority-wise, choose white men. And then every other race following after that. That's why I brought the race in this. Your race has to play a whole bunch of roles in this mating selection process. You guys know that, right? Your race matters too. Your skin tone matters too. Just like your height and what you look like. How ugly you are. This guy's slaying right and left. Right? So you being short shouldn't stop you. Do you know what's stopping you? yourself, man. This happens, and this happened to me in the past too. I see a good-looking girl, and I tell myself immediately, she probably got so many other dudes lined up. She ain't gonna give it the time of the day. See what I just did? I literally just took myself out of the equation. I rejected my damn self before she even got me the chance to reject me. Before I even gave her the chance to reject me. How are you gonna get anywhere in life if you have that kind of mentality? I'm not saying have this kind of mentality with every single chick you see. But the baddest bitch you see in the club, in the mall, in the gym, yeah, have this mentality with her that I don't give a damn who she has. I'm the best one. I'm the best thing since sliced bread. And then go talk to her. It's gonna show. I promise you, it's gonna show. That fake confidence is gonna show. Fake confidence to everybody else, but it's real to you, and that's all that matters. Now, this is not a permanent solution, right? This is a temporary solution, because I want you guys to be the real deal. But as you're working to get to the top, I talked about this before, it's probably gonna take you 5-10 years. Let's keep it above 5 to 10 solid years to actually be at the level where you need to be. So what are you gonna do in that whole life, in that whole time? Stay monk? Go monk mode? That's not possible. That is not possible for 99.9% of guys. You guys can't just go monk mode for 10 years. So you're still gonna be needing to smash chicks, right? So that's when you need this fake confidence. And it's not as deadly because you know, and I know it too, that you're going somewhere in life. That's why I want you to start thinking that way when you're in the process of doing that. Maybe that'll cure it, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't have the solution for every single problem, all right? I'm not Jesus. I get rejected just like you guys, right and freaking left. Even being a taller guy, looking like the handsome devil myself. Having six-pack abs, muscles, having all that stuff, the personality, charisma. You guys see my personality. I'm not a boring dude. You guys know that. Having all of that, I'm still getting rejected. A lot of you guys might say I'm not the average guy. I'm a little bit above average, and I'm still getting rejected. So what's happening to the guys who are below average? They're proposing to a stripper, I guess, right? I don't know. And as I said, I've talked about this before. I have never been the guy who I am today. I was ugly, skinny, didn't have any personality, smelled bad, didn't take care of my skin, my teeth, my hair, my grooming, any of that. And even then, I wasn't this lonely. Maybe it's because how I grew up, Single mother raised me. She was never home. She was always gone to make money, to put a roof over her head and food on the table. Single child, didn't have any siblings. I grew up by myself, really, right? 1 or 2 friends in school, that's about it. So I guess I was accustomed to the loneliness, that you guys might like to call it, loneliness, right? I always kind of kept myself busy with sports or school or whatever. Right now I'm busy with real estate, making YouTube videos. So I always had something going on in the back of my head, I think this is where it's coming from. I think it's the lack of purpose, man. I think it's the lack of activities. Because, you can't just sit at home all damn day and just scroll through your phone. That shit's gonna go boring as fuck. And that's when you're really gonna be lonely. So maybe you guys need to go out and do stuff, I talked about this. Go take on a walk. Maybe get a dog if you like dogs and if you think that you're in the position to get a dog. Don't just get a dog just because I told you to. You gotta make sure your financial situation is on point. You gotta make sure that somebody's gonna be looking after that dog, especially when the dog is a puppy, because that's like taking care of a child. That's like having a child. So maybe getting a dog might take your mind off of stuff, off of being lonely. Because loneliness, depression, this is a real thing with current generation of men, and you guys try to cure that by dating OnlyFans chicks, marrying strippers, proposing to strippers. cuffing up, seeking arrangement girls. Because these girls know how to sell you a dream. I promise you that guy was in much better financial condition than that chick. And that just goes to show you that money can't solve all your problems. So, I don't know what to tell you, man. The fuck you looking at, homie? Florida license plate, the fuck out of here. So, I don't know what to tell you, man, you know, like, it is what it is at this point, right? So, it's sad, man. It sucks. It sucks seeing where the current generation of men's headspace is at, man. It's really sad. And, you know, some guy like me comes along and tells you guys to stay away from chicks with these kind of red flags and whatnot. And you guys give me shit for it. Meanwhile, your girlfriend, your ex-wife, is getting her bag blown out, cheating on you. I've been with countless amount of dudes that you don't even know. How does that make you feel going to sleep at night knowing that 10, 15, 20 other dicks has been inside of your woman? How does that make you feel? Dark times are coming, man. That's all I gotta say. You think this is bad right now? Way worse times are coming. Mark my words. Yeah, I think that might cure it a little bit, cure your depression and whatnot a little bit, slightly, if you get on your purpose and whatnot. And you're still gonna be lonely, you know. I've talked about this, you know, while you're working your way to the top, that 5-10 years, that decade of hard work that you're going through, you might need to keep smashing 5s and 6s. Yeah, I'm serious. Stay on Tinder, keep smashing 5s and 6s. Don't do it like religiously. Do it like once a month, twice a month. Just so you get that venom, the poison, out of your system. Because you're young, your testosterone's high, you're gonna go crazy if you're not smashing, right? I'm not telling you to get married because, unlike your grandparents, they didn't have this problem. Great grandparents, they got married when they were in their 20s, so they were fucking all the time. They had like 10, 12, 15 kids. So they didn't go crazy, not being able to smash, while being young, having all that testosterone. You guys will be. So I guess that might be a solution, you know, a temporary solution in the meantime. But you got to be very, very, very careful, man. You can't be knocking any of these 5-6s up. You can't be marrying any of them up. Make sure you wrap it up a little bit. Don't get STDs. There are certain STDs you can cure, but certain you can never get rid of. They'll always stay with you, man. Clean dick. You need to have a clean dick. Otherwise, you're going to end up like this guy, proposing to a stripper. I don't know what else to tell you, man. I don't know what else to tell you. Just want to show you guys what's going on out here. How bad society is turning into. Where we're heading. Keep your cool, man. Keep your cool. I know times are bad, times are rough. Keep watching my videos. I'll keep pumping them out for you guys. To be that voice of that therapist that you guys don't have in your life. To give you some sort of a guidance. To keep you mentally sane. So you don't go out and do dumb shit. End your life or other people's life, ruin your life by proposing to strippers. She just hit the jackpot. This is why women don't give up hope. In their 30s, 40s, they still won't lower their standards because of one or two examples like this. This is not going to happen to every single of y'all ladies. Just know that. All right, ladies? It's not going to happen to every single one of you. She just happened to win the lottery, the jackpot. I promise you, she's been ran through, damaged, beat up, abused, used and abused. She probably went through gangbangs, jizz all over her face. Oh, baby coming, oh, all over her face. You know how it is. She's a goddamn stripper. Strippers don't make that much money, and even if they do, they blow that shit. So they gotta make side money somehow, right? So she's been through all of this shit. And now, and then she still didn't give up hope. And now, she got saved. by some simp, by some dumbass. Don't save them, fellas. They do want to be saved, just not when you want them. When they've been used and abused, like this stripper, after that period, then they want to be saved. But that's not your problem anymore, is it? And this is why women don't give up hope. Because they're like, oh, well, if she can score somebody as a stripper, why can't I? I'm going to get somebody to save me too. This is why they don't lower their standards, just so you guys know that. Alright, man. Y'all simps, y'all the one who's ruining this marketplace, this dating place. We're just out here. As I said, I'm just like you guys. Maybe with a little bit more advantage because I have a little bit extra money on the bank. That's about it. I look a little bit better. I'm a little bit taller. That's about it. But over and all, I'm struggling out here myself too, just like you guys. Maybe not struggling as bad. Maybe because my standards are way too high. If I lowered my standards, I'd be getting 5, 6s, 4-star 6s, 7s throwing at me right and freaking left. But I don't do that. I try to stick with 8s and 9s. To me, at least, right? 8s and 9s to me. So, it's tough being a man. What do you want me to say? But that doesn't mean I'm going to give up. That doesn't mean I'm going to give in and propose to a goddamn stripper. I would rather stay single. Like, my last longest relationship was when 2017, 2018. That's when I went through the breakup, and I've been single since. But I've been plowing through hoes right and left, and I went through depression and loneliness time period in the middle because I wasn't still completely red pill at that time. But I still kept telling myself in the back of the day that, you know what, Z, good days are coming. Do you know why I was able to tell myself that? Because I was in school for aerospace engineering. I knew I wanted to be a pilot after that. I knew I wanted to get into real estate. I always had some sort of plan in the back of my head. And I kept telling myself, I'm going places, I'm going places, I'm going places. These bitches ain't worth it. These bitches ain't shit. These hoes ain't shit. They're not at my level. They're not at my level. They're broke as fuck. They're damaged as fuck. I can do way better. I don't need to cuff them up. I kept telling all these. I'm just going to pump and dump them. I kept always telling myself this, reminding myself this, so I don't go mentally insane. And I was only able to keep telling myself these things because I knew I was going places. Graduated college as an aerospace engineering, with my aerospace engineering degree. Started flying planes. I'm almost there to be a fully licensed private pilot. Started buying rental properties, buying more, bank account going up, status going up. So all these things I thought about, I talked them into existence. And I kept going. I'm still going. I'm still not where I need to be. At least another 10 more years, I need to be grinding like this. I'm perfectly fine with that. And in this meantime, I'm going to keep telling myself all this while I'm grinding. So maybe that's what you guys need. Something to look forward to. Otherwise, you're going to be looking forward to the stripper coming home after getting her back blown out and cum dripping from her pussy lips of another dude. And you're going to go down and you're going to lick it off because she is your wife and he didn't give her the oral pleasure. Now you have to. And you're going to taste what he tastes like. Maybe that's what your reality is. I don't know. You let me know. Follow me on Instagram at zeekpeak00. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit your boy up on the Cash App. And I'll see you boys in the next one.